It's day 2 on Kirby and Adrian's hunt for a new home.
Wow.
Fantastic.
It's a really good space. Great for workshops.
Got more character, that's for sure.
This young couple are using their $2 million budget to start a new chapter in their lives.
Now that we've found out we're having a baby, I think it's time to sort of move on for bigger pastures. So pursue our dream of owning a farm and running a restaurant and have a family and grow up on the land.
That's something that I really, really want for our kids. So.
Today, we see the mystery house. How far can we take them from their safety net? But first of all, let's see house number 3. For our next property, we're heading to the tiny locality of Canyonlee, population 398. Services are in short supply here, but Bowral, the largest and busiest town in the Southern Highlands, is just 40 minutes away, offering top-notch restaurants, boutique shops, cellar doors and stately heritage homes. Canyonlee itself is higher and drier than the rest of the Highlands and has its own food cluster, taking advantage of the area's vineyards and olive groves, just like this grove at the entrance of Property 3. For you, Adrian, how would you feel about having an olive grove ready to go?
Wow.
Fantastic.
Have you ever thought of olives?
Can't say I personally have. I don't know a great deal about olives, but I love to eat them.
Property number 3, I want you guys to see because it shows that away from the centre of the Southern Highlands, you can buy a lot more land for a lot less money. So 100 acres here compared to 25 acres where we saw the other 2 properties. What are you thinking?
Definitely a different countryside, isn't it? It's a lot more arid and dry out here.
Yeah, it's
But,
a different soil type, isn't it? You don't get the sort of wouldn't get the high rainfalls that you do.
No.
Could you see yourself as an olive farmer, Adrian?
I could, yeah, purely for the output.
And there's so many more possibilities in there. Should we go and explore them?
Yeah, let's.
This magnificent 100-acre property is a blank canvas with heaps of potential. 70% has been cleared and is suitable for farming, including the possibility of developing a vineyard along with olives. More importantly, the property has the same zoning as houses 1 and 2, allowing for B&B and farm stay accommodation. Here it is, the main room. You've got an open plan kitchen, dining area, behind me a lounge TV and extra dining facilities, plus the views out over the beautiful dam and area.
This is not what I was expecting. I think driving in, it was quite a low-pitched roof, but somehow they've managed to get a bit of height and a lot of light into this area. It's quite nice.
Yeah, no, I'm very surprised. From the outside, it looked like a bit of a sort of projecty home profile, but it you know, the wide open space here and the sort of higher roofs doesn't match the profile outside at all.
Yeah, and you know, being in a country, I love timber floorboards, and the big sort of cold tiles maybe might be something you'd look to change, but yeah, it's kind of missing that real country heritage sort of feel that we love the look of. So maybe it's, I don't know, introducing something like that.
This open plan living, dining room, kitchen area sits at one end of the house. The 3 bedrooms, including the master with ensuite, second bathroom, laundry and study, lead off this area from the central corridor.
Wow, big room.
Wow, indeed.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Not so much the master bedroom, there's almost like a separate apartment.
Yeah.
It's a huge bedroom space with enough room for a sitting area.
Yeah.
Views over the dam or the lake. You've got a huge walk-in cupboard there. And behind us, one of the most luxurious bathrooms you've ever seen with a deep bath.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's huge. It's a great spot.
Yeah.
I like the fact that if you were to farm stay or bed and breakfast, this is an area you could retreat from the rest of the house.
Yeah, I mean, you could actually have the lounge set up there and a TV, and it's completely, you know, set off from the rest of the house. It's It's a big space.
Yeah.
It's almost too big. You
Yeah.
wouldn't know what to do with it. You could swing a cat in that bathroom.
Well, if you think that's big, check this out. It's not the only house on the property.
Love it.
You wanted high ceilings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got this space, but also separate bathroom and toilet. Two kids' bedrooms,
Wow.
a master bedroom, this incredibly open plan space that to me just screams potential.
Yeah, no, I think this excites me more than the main house.
Yeah.
It's a really good space.
Yeah.
Great for workshops.
Got more character, that's for sure.
What could you see this being used for?
I think this is definitely the workshop area. I think, you know, we can either, you know, do the creative workshops here. You could have the, you know, repurpose it for that. Alternatively, you could use it as the farm stay.
Well, I'm starting to think I prefer this than the main house. It's got more charm for me than maybe we live here and rent the house out. I don't know. Yeah, and unlike the other two properties we've seen, this is already set up as another dwelling.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You don't have
Already
to
done.
custom fit it to what you want to do.
no, that's right. It's done.
It's 100 acres of land, and that's why we're here, just to show that you can get more land for less money. The outhouses and the buildings that we've seen, plus the two homes. You've got two dams. But what are you guys feeling?
It's the toss-up between the 100 acres of sort of less sort of quality land versus the 25, 20 acres of better land. So, you know, it's probably something that we need to think about what's more important.
This is not the lush green land you grew up in, is it?
It's not. It's not really selling to me that Highlands country lifestyle.
So taking all that into account and seeing what's here, what do you think this is worth? And I know that you've hit the nail on the head twice, so let's go to you, Adrian.
Look, I'm going to say 100 acres, a little bit further out of town. You've got a good dam, you've got a lot of olive trees. I would say 1.85.
1.85 million for you.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I was also thinking the sort of lower end of our budget, so I'm going to say 1.9.
1.9. So you're 2, you're none. You need to put some points on the board.
Yep.
And at $1.835 million, you're
Yeah.
five
Good one.
off.
Not bad.
But
Not bad.
I'd give him one.
So I'm keen for you to have a look at the barn, because you really enjoyed that. Have a look at the main house, and I'll see you in the front in a little while.
Sounds good.
At almost $200,000 under budget, this enormous property sits on 100 acres of land and comes with its own olive grove, offering Adrian and Kirby a new business opportunity. And with a choice of 2 3-bedroom dwellings, the couple can have their family home and separate farm stay accommodation. It is further away from family, but the remote location offers a lot more bang for their buck. But I wonder if all this is enough to win over Adrian and Kirby.
This property's not what we're after in terms of the beautiful vistas of the rolling green hills the Highlands are known for. It's more of that out west, a bit more arid, you know, drier environment.
I think having looked at the 3 properties now, this one is probably my least favourite. It's a bit further out down the track and it's kind of not that Southern Highlands look that we were after.
So, did you have a good look around?
We have, yes.
Well, I'm really excited for you guys to see the mystery house.
Yeah.